And it sounds like tomorrow's really going to be the day that we really got to watch now. Scott Patchy, so it feels like we're in a little bit of a lull right now, which you anticipated. You put that in your forecast. But this situation tomorrow with ice, this is the stuff that we're going to see that visibly accumulates on tree branches and things like that, right?
Yeah, because of the more widespread freezing rain that's on the way, Doug and Nicole. So this is the stuff that could bring down some of those tree limbs and maybe some power lines or tree limbs into power lines. And that's why we have first alert weather days for tomorrow, then even into Thursday, because we have that ice storm warning going into effect. The remainder of North Texas under the winter storm warning continuing. Waves of sleet and freezing rain and an additional ½ inch of ice accumulation is possible. Now, the Dallas Skycam, I wanted to show you these cars right here. They have not moved over the past maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So we're seeing some of the roadways getting slick again now that the sun set. We're starting to see more refreezing, but you notice that's more of an overpass right there. So it cools from the top and then below that. So it's something we will continue to watch. So don't get on the roadways if you don't have to. All right. So what we've been talking about, and hour by hour as we go through today, now into tonight and into tomorrow, this is what you can expect. Temperatures hovering 27, 28 degrees, and then you can see the potential of that mix of freezing rain or some sleet. So let's talk about the ice storm warning. Goes into effect at 6 o'clock in the morning. That does include Denton County, Tarrant County, and Johnson County, and west of that. So all the counties indicated in purple and remains in effect until 6 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So this is the area that we anticipate could see the highest impacts from the ice accumulation, up to maybe ½ of an inch. But the remainder of North Texas still under the winter storm warning. So we're also going to be seeing some impacts there from the freezing rain moving through. But this is the area that impact could be a little bit worse. So the potential ice accumulation, at least this forecast model, picking up maybe another ½ of an inch. It's a bit aggressive for Jacksboro, but still that paints the picture of where we might see that heaviest accumulation happening. So this is what we're thinking through Thursday morning, same area where we have that ice storm warning, but the remainder of the metroplex that is up to ½ of an inch of ice accumulation, southeast sides maybe up to ½ of an inch. So the radar right now, and Doug mentioned it, we're kind of in that lull across the metroplex, not a whole lot happening for us. Maybe some light areas of freezing rain or sleet in a couple of spots down through Navarro County. The same story. And then out to the west, this is where we're starting to see maybe a pocket of some more moderate freezing rain trying to work its way on in. And the upper level energy will move in overnight and continue on that northeastward track and continue all the way up through parts of the Mississippi River Valley. And it's because of this upper level low that's back to the west. We're seeing that still spinning and just continuing to pump Pacific moisture up to us here in North Texas. And as impulses of energy rotate around that and then move their way on in, that's when we see these bursts of sleet and freezing rain, the waves move through. All right, so current conditions outside, this is the hill that we watch. And now that the sun's set, you see cars there with their hazards on, but this can get very dangerous for you because our temperatures right now, they're all sitting in the 20s for us, but feeling more like the teens with winds out of the north to the northwest near about 10 to 15. So your travel forecast tonight, don't. That's my forecast for you. But you saw that temperature forecast. We're going to be in the mid to the upper 20s overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. The icy roads are there, and then more ice on top of that. But eventually, we thaw out, right? Yeah,
I mean, for the next several hours, certainly, and into tomorrow, we're expecting just kind of these waves of freezing rain and sleet moving through North Texas. So we're not anticipating a ton of accumulation as we continue through really the next several hours, but it's into tomorrow. So tonight, it's just patchy sleet and freezing rain overnight. That's going to continue making our way into the morning hours of Wednesday. Of course, we get to Wednesday morning and we've got more widespread precipitation kind of ongoing. And then by midday, really almost everyone is seeing this. But you look at that freezing line and it's getting close. It's trying to get closer to the I-35 corridor, but still this is where we're expecting that ice accumulation to be very impactful, especially to the west of I-35. Then as we get into Thursday morning, we continue to watch that freezing line move farther to the west and it becomes more of a cold rain. We're still expecting some icy conditions for Thursday morning, though, which is why we have that first alert weather day continuing into Thursday afternoon, hoping the temperature warms above freezing and we just get that cold rain. Sunshine is back for Friday, though, with highs around 50, and then the 60s return for Sunday and Monday, even Tuesday of next week, guys.